Okay, there we go. It's working now. Beautiful. I tried to go live a few minutes ago and there was some sort of disconnect going on, but here we are. So welcome everyone. Happy Sunday. Happy Beltane. We're going to wait for some people to hop on here. As usual, we are going to be looking at the energies for the week ahead, starting with this beautiful, beautiful May 1st, this celebration. So Beltane is a pagan celebration that celebrates fertility, it celebrates spring, and sort of that, I believe it's like the midpoint between spring and summer, or they call it like the peak of the spring. And so it's just a really beautiful, fun day to celebrate life and all of the celebrate life and the creation of life, and really just tap into that beautiful earth energy. A lot of powerful earth energies today, especially as we are still within the energy of that new moon eclipse. We had that happen last night. We will be doing the new moon ceremony tonight. So for anyone who wants to join in that, the information is in the description box below. We're still very much within those energies, feeling those energies. A lot of new beginnings and creative potential today. Oh, hello, angel energy. Hello, light codes and frequencies. Hello, Pippi. Hello, Tommy. Hello, Evelyn. Hello, Astrid. Hello, John. I can talk about May transits a little bit. I'm going more with the next week. I don't really plan out too far ahead. If you want an overview of the energies of May, I did do a May energies forecast with Pete Sapper. That is on the Chosen 144. I believe he released that last week, where we talked about just the overlying energies of May. I do know I am going to be talking about today the fact that we have Venus getting ready to transit into the sign of Aries. That's going to be going on this week. We have Mercury that just entered Gemini, and we are definitely in that shadow period for the retrograde, as my speech is entailing. I'm also very tired today, you guys. So I did not sleep well at all due to all the various physical ailments that I have going on right now. So I'm a little bit in that I feel slightly like a zombie, but I'm waking up a little bit more as we get going here. So yeah, definitely check out Hello Pete. Speaking of the May energies forecast that Pete and I did for the Chosen 144, because we go over those energies, but really angel energy, the most important energies to know about May are the eclipses. We just had one, like we said last night. We're still in the energy of that as we kick off the month of May. We have the Scorpio lunar eclipse on the 16th. We have, as I said, Mercury getting ready to go into retrograde. That's going to happen on the 10th of May. And that's going to be through June 2nd, I believe it is. June 2nd or June 5th that Mercury is going to be in retrograde, starting in Gemini and moving back into Taurus. I wanted to say Sagittarius there for some reason. I don't know. That's interesting. I don't think it's ever a mistake when we say things. So take that for what it's worth. But heading back into Taurus, and then of course, once the retrograde's finished, moving back into Gemini there. We have what else? Pluto stationed retrograde last night. So we have that first month of Pluto retrograde, but Pluto stays retrograde for half the year. So, I mean, that's going to be it's going to be sometime in the fall when Pluto stations direct again. So lots happening. Those are the biggest energies that we want to be aware of. We have Jupiter will be moving into Aries as well at some point this month. And so you guys want to check out, I'm trying to think what the video was, where we were talking about the energies of when Jupiter moves into Aries, and it's sort of being a throwback to whatever it is that we might have experienced when Aries season first began. But look back at that time as Jupiter moves into Aries sometime this month. I want to say probably mid-month. It's going to be we're going to feel a resurgence of those Aries energies. We're already going to be starting to feel those this week as we have Venus moving into the sign of Aries. And so we're going to be feeling more passionate, more fiery, more alive. We're really going to be in that beautiful energy of risk taking, right? Of maybe breaking the rules a little bit, of really getting ready to dive head first into projects, into relationships, into whatever it is that is stirring our passion, I guess you could say. So we want to be careful that we're still putting some. We don't want to jump first and think later. We want to make sure that we're investing our energy where it's wise to be invested, because that Aries energy can be a little bit impatient, sometimes a little. It doesn't necessarily think things through, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Hello, Astrid. Hello, Evelyn. I think I said hi to you guys. Let's see. Just checking through here, making sure I said hello to everyone. When would you recommend this month be good for starting a new beginning? Right now, angel energy. Right now. This is Beltane is all about beginnings and fertility and fresh starts. We just had that. We are in the energy of still that new moon eclipse, right? Last night. So we're feeling that today. We're going to be in the energy of that for a few days. So right now is the perfect day to be initiating new beginnings. We also have the 5/5 portal coming up on the 5th. The video for that just came out. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, that's a really powerful day as well. And so Venus, oh, I got put back on 2021. Hold on a second, you guys. No, this is 2022. Why are we doing this again? Yeah, for some reason, this calendar that I had pulled up here is not. I don't know what's going on with this. Hold on, let me refresh this page and see. It's easier than me scrolling through all these dates. I have a little cheat sheet here of the trans when the planets are moving into different places, signs and stuff like that, major aspects. We're all about time savers here. Venus enters Aries on May 2nd. So tomorrow Venus is going to be in Aries, angel energy. Yes. Oh yeah. Thank you, Tommy. Hello, Jody. Hello, Rosie. All of May, absolutely. Yeah, and I mean, you just want to look at what kind of an energy you're wanting with your channel. I don't know how much you know about astrology, angel energy, but I actually took an YouTube for astrologers course with Nadia Shah. I don't know. I think there are many people who actually found my channel through her channel. After I finished the class, I had a video that aired on her channel. And so I met a lot of people. That was also a huge growth point for our tribe. But we learned all about the choosing the chart for the day of your launch. I think I was the only person in the class who had already launched a YouTube channel when I took the class. So it was a little bit different for me because I got to look back on what my date was. I didn't consciously choose it, but the idea for everyone in the class who hadn't launched yet was to choose a day based on the chart and the energies of the day. So really looking into different days. That would be, if you wanted to go more in depth with something like that, with guidance for that would be like a session or something like that, probably, because we don't have time to look at all of that on here with everybody. But you can at least know where the planets or the major aspects. Email me and I'll send you some resources. I don't know if you know how to read astrological charts. I do, yes. Yeah. Send me an email. It's bodyworkbykassia@gmail.com. It's right. If you go to the description box below, you'll find my email address listed down below. You'll also find my website, and you can access my email through my website as well. And I'll share some pointers that I learned there. But yeah, May's a beautiful month to be starting anything. It always is, but there's a lot of powerful energy, and there's a lot of energy of shifting and changing. it's really supporting us and moving forward. It's kind of like, I'm feeling it sort of like that impetus that really helps to, if we have something that we're desiring to do, it really helps to push that energy along. And also, if we're trying to close something out, it really helps to close that energy out for us. It's like an extra boost of energy here. And we are absolutely in that beginning point right now for these first 2 weeks. The second 2 weeks of May, as we move through that eclipse and everything, the lunar eclipse, which is a lot about releasing, there's probably going to be a little bit more releasing energy. But I don't ascribe to any of that. What's the word I want to use here? I want to be selective with my words. People who say you can only manifest on these days, and you have to release energies on these days. You have to manifest on these days. You have to do, like, there's no rules. We can do anything any day. We are that powerful. It's all about our intention. Are there some days where the energies assist us more powerfully in a specific direction or another? Absolutely. But we can absolutely do anything we want at any time. I'm getting a little distracted here. I don't know. It's kind of like the coloration keeps changing on the screen. I don't know if you guys are noticing that. It's really interesting. Hello, Liquid Fire. Let's see. Hello, McKenna. Check in on the chat for a second here. See. Yes, I look forward to it, Angel Energy. I keep wanting to call you Angel Eyes for some reason. So I don't know. That's I mean I like that. Maybe you must have very angelic eyes, or you must embody a lot of that energy. It must be visible through your eyes. Hello, Rosie Marie. Woohoo! Started a new job May 9, the day before Mercury retrograde. Light codes. Yeah, my co-star for today says start a new project. Absolutely. Yes, start a new project. Hello, Heather. Hello, Jamie. Just got back to Arizona and in my car. Perfect timing. Oh, lovely. Oh, thank you, Angel Energy. Takes one to know one, right? And so let's see. I don't know. What do you guys want to do today? You want to I actually kind of wanted to, we've been talking a lot of astrology, so I do want to pull some astro star codes, but I did think it would be fun too to just go through and clear. Pull a tarot card, a single card for each sign of the zodiac. So Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, whatever. We're going to start with Aries. So let's get a single card for Aries for this week ahead. What is the guiding energy, the presiding energy for all of my beautiful Aries for this first week of May? Let's get one card. Ooh, Aries, you got the Ace of Cups coming out. All right. So my Aries are going to be experiencing a fresh start in some area this week, some area related to love. It looks like love, fulfillment. Remember the cups. The Suite of Cups is not just about love, and the Ace of Cups is not just about love and romance. It's about fulfillment in any form. It's about self-love. It's about the cup runneth over. And so I really feel this. This is the energy of, if you've been looking for a new start, if you've been looking for an emotional reset, I'm feeling that emotional reset button here. Remember, Venus is entering your sign, Aries. We were just talking about that, Venus in Aries right now. So this is really beautiful, and I really love this for you. I think this is indicative of that as well. I feel some of you beginning new relationships, beginning new jobs. I think that was just talked about. This is the cups, but I'm feeling that it's just this energy of whatever it is bringing you that fulfillment. Something that you've really been desiring, you've been working towards, a fresh start in some or many areas for some of you guys. So that is beautiful. This is also a reminder, Aries, this week. Make sure that your cup is full. You want to, I do feel you experiencing those situations and receiving those blessings that help to fill your cup. But remember and make sure that you are working to fill your cup as well. So you're taking care of yourself in all the ways that you need as you move through this week. But lots of beautiful blessings and fresh starts. And it definitely, like I said, feels like an emotional reset above all else, and a lot of passion and drive to move forward towards continuing to bring in more and more things that offer this this fulfillment. Yeah, I also feel like some of you guys, you may be having a training this week. I'm feeling like Reiki attunements or different stuff like that. Maybe starting, I don't know. I'm feeling with the hand right here, and you see the energy coming off of the hand. I don't know if you can see that through the camera. It's very faint, but maybe somebody's getting attuned to Reiki or something this week. Or if you've been thinking about it, this is confirmation that you should absolutely do that. I do offer Reiki and Belvaspata trainings on all levels for those who are interested as well. So if there's somebody who's been thinking about it, you don't have a teacher in your area or anything like that, reach out to me, because I do those virtually as well as in person. But yeah, I'm definitely, that energy is coming through. All right, let's get a card for Taurus. Taurus, it is your season. It is our season, I guess we could say. Right? Got all the beautiful Taurian birthdays. Some just passed, many coming up. Who's got a birthday coming up? Let me know in the chat. I know of at least one person that has a birthday coming up. I don't know if they want me to announce it or not and to call them out on it, but I know a fellow Taurus who's going to be having a birthday. All right. One card for Taurus for this first week of May. All right. Well, we have the Seven of Cups trying to pop up here. And it is in reverse, but we're taking one card right now. So we got the Hierophant, and this is the card for Taurus. And so what I'm feeling right now is that Taurus, this first week of May, us Tauruses, we're very much in our Taurian energy and really enjoying that Taurian energy. And so we want to make sure, as we are really embodying this energy, that we're embodying the highest vibrational aspects of this energy, right? And so that would be patience, that would be presence, that would be really being fully anchored and incarnated and embodied in our physical bodies, really working with and mastering. I'm definitely feeling a deeper mastery of the material realm coming through for Taurus this week. With the Seven of Cups reverse that wanted to pop out here, I feel like there are some Taurians as well who this week are coming out of a period of indecision and finally able to make a choice or a decision. I'm also feeling this energy of mastery, so stepping up into next levels of mastery. For some people, this is like you're getting ready to earn a degree, and this might be, I mean, we have June is traditionally graduation month in a lot of places. Depending, I don't know if college graduates at the same time as high school. I think they do. So it could be like a graduation that you have coming up that you're thinking about. It could be a course that you're getting ready to complete, that you're in the final stages of completion around. It could be some sort of elevation in your status in general, whether this be in career, in some other aspect, some social aspect or standing. But it's definitely making some big advances this week. And I'm feeling like really we're learning where it is that you're committing your energy to next. Like I said, if there's been a lot of options for you and you haven't really been sure where it is that you want to commit your energy, this week you're getting that opportunity to really get clear on that and be like, okay, this is where I want to move forward. And this would absolutely apply to people who are getting ready to graduate or something like that. It's like, what do you do with that now? Okay, you've got the piece of paper, you've got the diploma, you've got the credential. So how do you build upon that? And there's a lot of different ways and routes that you can go. Some people, I think, looking with self-employment versus working for somebody or for an organization. And some people really getting ready to collaborate with organizations as well. So a lot of energy going on for Taurus this week. I really love it. Yeah, you relating to that? I was thinking about you a little bit, Pete, while I was talking about that. All right, let's see. Hello, Heather Marie. I think I've said hello to people a couple times here. Like I said, I'm half asleep, half awake right now. We're just kind of going with it. Hello, Savage Henry. Your birthday was on the 29th. Oh, beautiful. Happy birthday. Yeah, so absolutely. If start as many projects. I'm feeling that energy of like start a bunch of projects right now and see what sticks. It's almost like that kind of energy. If you are in this period of indecision where you're not really sure what you want to do next, hello, ABC. Hello, Stanley. Start a few things and see what sticks, see what feels good. So yeah, a lot of beautiful, powerful energy for Taurus. The Hierophant to me also many times represents like a the next level of our spiritual journey or spiritual up-levelment as well. But I'm feeling a lot in the material world for Taurus this next week. Gemini. We're looking at Gemini now. Give me one card for all my beautiful Geminis for this first week of May. So now we got the Seven of Cups coming up, and it is always interesting, right? Because when we have neighboring signs, there's definitely a lot of energy here where they kind of bleed into each other, right? I'm on the cusp of I'm a Taurus on the cusp of Gemini, so those of us who are cusps, we really feel that in our sun makeup as well. But so Geminis, this is upright for Gemini, so it was inverted for Taurus, kind of like coming out of this energy. Making decisions. So for Gemini this week, there may be a lot of confusion going on. There may be a lot of options presented to you, and you're still just you're not sure what the right course is to take. And it's really interesting because as I'm saying this, I'm looking at this. It looks like a ghost almost, right? Or sort of like a cloth that's covering something. You don't really know what's under there. I don't know what this is actually supposed to be. I'm not always the greatest student at studying the tarot. I have a great book that goes into all the deeper meaning and the esoteric and Kabbalistic meaning behind the cards. But I don't recall what this is about on this card, which is sometimes good for anyone wanting to learn tarot because it helps you to have your own intuitive understanding. But what I'm feeling like is the reason you don't know what to choose right now and you don't know what to do is because the choice is hidden. This is actually the cup that you want, but you can't see what's in this cup yet. And that is the guidance for Gemini also this week. Choose the unknown. What is the unknown variable? What is the option that is the least predictable? That you have the least information on, and that really kind of plunges you into that territory of the unknown and out of your comfort zone. That's the best choice and option. For some, and for some, it's just like, it just hasn't been revealed yet, right? So don't allow anyone to pressure you into making a choice or a decision if you don't feel ready yet, or you don't feel like you have all the information, right? And Gemini, you guys like to have all the information. And remember, all right, we talked about this at the beginning of the video too. Mercury is getting ready to go retrograde in your sign. All right, so that makes a lot of sense, the Seven of Cups, looking at it from the perspective of Mercury retrograde too, right? So, yeah, you guys, just don't push yourself to make a choice too soon. If you don't have to choose right now, allow the options to all present themselves, and just really take this time out to feel into everything with in your heart space as well. And don't worry, your mind's going to be going on overdrive even more than usual with Mercury retrograde in your sign. And Taurus, Mercury is going to be retrograding back into your sign as well. And it makes a lot of sense, all this big energy happening for Taurus right now, because we talked about the month of May, right? Which is a Taurus and a Gemini month. But there's a lot of, with the eclipses in Taurus and Scorpio, with this new powerful new moon we just had in Taurus. All right, with this being a Taurus year in general, with that North Node in Taurus, and Uranus still very active in Taurus. It makes it like this is a game changer for Taurus and Scorpio both. This 2022 is a real game changer for us. And so that makes a lot of sense. But remember, Taurus, or not Gemini, Mercury will be retrograding back into our sign toward the end of May, very beginning of June. So be aware. We're going to be feeling that energy. And anybody who has a mutable or a fixed sign in their chart will feel that energy more too. But I'm noticing on the bottom of the deck here, I just am called to point this out, the Fool. All right. And this energy, we talk about the Lovers as representing Gemini energy. All right. But also the Fool to me is a very Gemini-like energy. The Sun card is sometimes related to Gemini, but the Fool as well, because it's this curiosity, right? It's this innocence. And it's all about new beginnings as well, right? So there is a new beginning. There is a new beginning. Allow yourself, do what you do best, Gemini. Allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to be teachable. Allow yourself to be flexible, and wait until the path forward is revealed. And if there is a path that's really been calling to that has already been revealed, you're just not sure how it's going to turn out. It's really requiring you to step out of your comfort zone or journey into the unknown. Like we said, that is the path for you at this time. That is the path of the most growth and evolution. Hello, Amber. Oh, wonderful. Yes, I was just down in New Hampshire yesterday, actually. It was relatively nice yesterday, but it is gorgeous today. It's very pretty here too. I live close to New Hampshire. Hello, Solomon. Hello, Henry. Hello, Baymax. All right. Clear. Let's keep going. Cancer. Let's get a card for my Cancers for this first week of May. What's going on for my beautiful Cancers? Ooh, 8 of Wands coming out. All right, so Cancer, you guys, there's a lot of developments happening for you guys. And I'm feeling two things. I'm feeling communication. If there has been some sort of communication that you've been waiting for, Cancer, that is coming through. If there is something that has been stagnant or that has been delayed that you've been waiting on, that energy is coming through too. Something is moving. There's momentum now where there maybe was a lack of momentum before. So it's kind of like the gears are finally turning. Things are finally beginning to manifest and happen that may have been delayed. And there's definitely major communication coming through for you. And we got the 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So it's about something that you want. That's what it feels like. Communication about something that you want. Something that is going to bring you fulfillment, going back to this Aries energy. If there's somebody who has placements in Cancer and Aries, that's going to be especially something really, really positive news coming through for you, I feel like. But yeah, it definitely feels positive, or it feels like it's going to be about something. Yeah, something that you want for some of you guys. This is a home. That's what I'm feeling. If you have been trying to move or find that place that you belong, ooh, yeah, we'll take it beyond just like the basic material, right, to that greater meaning. If you have been looking to move, looking for a home, looking to find somewhere that you belong, there is positive developments and communication around that for you guys this week. And we know Cancer ruling that 4th house is all about the hearth and the home. You guys feel good when you are secure, when you have that beautiful base. Definitely positive developments in family and home life, in all of those aspects. So very beautiful energy, nice energy for my Cancers. Just take advantage of this momentum of energy that you have going right now, Cancer. Especially like we said, where it may have been stuck or stagnant before. Clear. All right. Leo. Let's get a card for my Leos. What's going on for my Leos this month, or this week rather? Week, spirit. Although, I mean, time, it really is relative, right? So we're saying this week, but anytime that you're watching this, or we could be digging into future timelines. And remember, these are all just possible timelines as well. These are the most likely timelines for the greatest amount of people viewing these. But Leo, let's get some energy for Leo. Get a card for Leo. Ooh, Leo, we got the Queen of Wands. And so this is your energy, Leo. This is fire energy. And I love how she's holding the sunflower. So once again, there is that energy of new beginnings. But this is like you this week, Leo, really being called and invited to step into that, really cultivate that inner lioness. And this can be applied to men as well, right? Just that charismatic kind of like fiery, sexy sort of energy that you guys, that magnetic energy that you possess. There's a lot of you being called to step into that, and you really feeling that and embodying that. It's like that energy of like, I'm feeling myself. That's how I feel. Yes, you did angel energy. You'll have to go back and watch after I just did Cancer. It's that energy with the Queen of Wands of like really feeling yourself and really embracing that energy, that beautiful, pure Leo energy of stepping into your power, of pride, like that healthy sense of cultivating that healthy sense of pride is what it feels like. And with the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck, there may be an admirer coming your way, or somebody with an offer of love that's really being stirred by this fact that like you are so magnetic right now. And I keep being drawn back down to the black cat in the bottom of this card too. So some of you guys, you may be, I feel like major manifestation energy for my Leos this week. So really work with that manifestation energy. This is like that fifth house energy, that creative energy. Because you can, you have a lot of power this week to create. So like, what is it that you're wanting to create? What is it that you're wanting to draw to you? Use that magnetic energy to really draw in what it is that you want and desire at this time. And pay attention to your animal spirits and your power animals, because animals may be guiding you as well. And if there is somebody coming into your reality this week, say somebody like asks you out or something like that, I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling like you should give them a chance. Even if they don't seem necessarily like your type, I feel like it could be something fun and different. And I don't know. You just never know. It's like, say yes. In general this week, Leo, I'm feeling for you guys. Say yes. Say yes to opportunities. Say yes to social engagements. Say yes to anything that puts you more in the public eye and helps you to meet new people and increases your ability to network and really put yourself out there, because you're really shining bright this week. All right. Let's see. Now we're moving into clear. Virgo. Get some energy for my Virgos. One card for my Virgos for this first week of May. What's going on with my Virgos? All right. Queen of Swords coming out. All right. And so for Virgo this week, Virgo's being called to step into, and the Queen of Swords, Virgo kind of has a dual energy, right? Because you are an earth sign ruled by an air planet. And Virgos, as a disclaimer, also tend to feel Mercury retrogrades very strongly, because they are also ruled by Mercury. It's going to be the most intense for Geminis this time, because Mercury is actually not only Gemini's ruler, but in the sign of Gemini. All right, but Virgo is still that mutable energy. It's still ruled by Mercury. So you guys, those retrogrades, you feel those pretty intensely as well. But I'm really feeling that this particular energy this week, as you're moving into the shadow period, there's a level of clarity that you are being brought this week. And what you're being asked to do is to really stand in your power, stand in your truth, and speak your truth. I feel like there's something, Virgo, that you've needed to say. You've needed to speak your mind in some way. And you're being guided to do that this week. And if you've been sort of like wanting to speak your truth or wanting to speak your mind, but you've been afraid to do it, hello, baby Buddha. This week you're being guided not to hold yourself back, to be kind and compassionate, but to share that truth, to say what you need to say, and to be very discerning this week. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles inverted. And what I'm feeling from this, I really am feeling like for some of you, it's like you've been holding your tongue in a situation because you're afraid that you won't get what you want if you speak what's really on your mind. Or you've had to like there's an opportunity that you're going to lose if you don't play it somebody else's way, is almost what it feels like to me. And if that situation is resonating with you, then what I'm feeling is like there is a middle ground, there is a compromise, but you have to be bold enough to speak your truth and say that what's happening isn't working for you. It's almost like you're kind of doing it to yourself in a way by being too afraid to speak out. This is about like speaking, sharing what you need. And for some of you guys, if there is an opportunity that's going to disappear, if you do speak your truth, that opportunity wasn't for you in the first place. Because is it really for us if we have to compromise who we are or an aspect of who we are in order to have the thing? All right, let's see. What's next? So speak your truth, stand in your power this week, Virgo. You may have to be blunt and you may have to be honest, and some people may not like what it is that you have to say, but you are being called to be the truth speaker, the truth teller this week in some way, shape, or form. And you are being guided to be open and loving, but also like make sure that you're discerning. Make sure that you use discernment. I mean, we're saying speak your truth, but at the same time, use discernment with the things that you say and the way that you say them, but absolutely say them. Absolutely say them. And have good boundaries. You're being called to have good boundaries this week. All right. Clear. Next up, what do we have? Libra. Let's get a card for all of my Libras. What's going on for Libra this first week of May? Ooh, Libra, you guys got the Two of Cups coming out. So there's a soulmate energy, partnership. This also has like a Three of Cups sort of vibe for me too. So I feel like there's celebration for you guys, celebration, reunion. It feels like celebration of partnership. So for some of you guys, you may be attending a wedding or getting married. You may be renewing vows. You may be, and this doesn't necessarily have to. I feel it is romantic for a lot of people, but it could also be like a business partnership or something like that. I'm feeling this energy of like cheers, right? Of a toast. Somebody giving, maybe some of you guys are giving a toast. But I feel like quite a few of you are probably receiving one. And there's just this beautiful energy of celebrating partnership, and I'm feeling healing for some people as well. Yeah, so if you have if you've been struggling in a marriage relationship or partnership, there is healing coming through for you this week as well. Yeah. And that ever elusive thing that Libra is always working on, right? Balance. That balance of the masculine and the feminine here. We got the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So there is passion. Somebody's got a passionate soulmate coming in. And this is very much love. It very much is that kind of relationship. I'm feeling Virgo energy, which is interesting. I'm feeling Virgo energy from this card, also like Leo energy. So any type of fire sign energy. We got the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, so that is that fiery. But also possibly Virgo, which is interesting. But yeah, so nice passionate week for all of my Libras out there. And you guys, I mean, you guys are the sign that represents the other, right? The relationship between the self and the other, partnership, connection. And so it's beautiful, you guys, part of your nature, right? You do thrive in relationship, you thrive in partnership. But it's like learning how to thrive in healthy partnership. I feel like that's what a lot of you, that's part of the lifelong lesson of Libra, right? And I feel like a lot of you have learned a lot about that since last year into this year. I feel like somebody watching this is like my whole life, actually. And you're coming into a better balance with that. And yeah, so you're either going to be meeting somebody who's going to help you with the fine tune these last stages of learning how to be in healthy relationship, or you're finally getting that healthy relationship. And one thing that they say that really resonates with me is this, they say the first healthy relationship that you have after a series of toxic relationships is the hardest, right? Because you're practicing, you're learning all new skills. And so for some of you guys, that may be happening for you. And if it is, like, allow that process, allow yourself to have that process and really work on the communication, on talking it out. This is right underneath the Aries card, which was the Ace of Cups. So maybe some Aries for that fire energy as well. Aries, Leo. Like I said, I'm feeling Virgo. It could be any sign, though. Any sign that you guys are coming into partnership with, or you could have some of those other signs in your chart. But yeah, lots of celebration, lots of coming together. Soul tribe as well, right? Yeah. Did I not say? I don't even know what I was doing right now. I didn't announce the next sign or anything. But the Three of Cups came out, all right? So we said we were feeling the Three of Cups energy with this Two of Cups. So that celebratory energy, they really wanted to get that point home, that there is something here to celebrate, that this is a coming together, a reunion. And reunions don't necessarily have to be in this lifetime. But like I said, there is that energy of relationship healing for those. So for some people, it is reconciliation or reunion. But for others, this is like this is a person you've known in a past life. Yeah, so lots of Libra may be going to lots of social engagements this week. Like I said, you may be invited to weddings or other celebratory gatherings. And okay, this is why this card wanted to come out too, as a final message here. If you get invited to some sort of celebratory gathering this week, go, because there's somebody there that you're meant to meet or to run back into again, I guess we would say. Clear. All right. So now we have, who do we have next? Sagittarius. I always get a little funky with the order at the end of the zodiac. Pretty sure we have Sag. We're going to do Sag. Let's get some energy for Sagittarius for this first week of May. What's going on with all of my Saggies? Let's give us a card for Sag. Those are going to be together like that. Ooh, Sagittarius, you guys got the sun coming out. All right, this is beautiful. So, yeah, I'm feeling health. I'm feeling vitality. I'm feeling renewal. If you guys have been, what I'm really feeling is, part of what you guys work with, right, is belief systems. It's that energy of belief systems. And I'm really feeling like there's a illumination coming for you this week, Sagittarius, where you really are like reborn. That's what this baby, that's what this child, for some people, it could be the birth of an actual child, but I'm really feeling this rebirth energy where it's like some sort of belief system, and this could be a belief system that you've been holding on to for a really long time, comes into clearer focus, and you're able to really release that which isn't serving with your perspective and birth a brand new perspective. And that brand new perspective is what's bringing in all of these blessings for you and all of these beautiful new beginnings. And definitely that energy of children, reconnecting with children, reconnecting with your own inner child. And really this incredible sense of freedom. Like even the horse is just reminding me of the energy of freedom right now. You're feeling really free this week, Sagittarius. So that's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. And I was holding it inverted. I'm not really feeling that though. I'm feeling it upright for you guys. I'm feeling like, in the past, it may have been like there was fulfillment, felt like it was just out of reach for you. No matter what you did, you couldn't quite find that happiness and fulfillment that you were looking for. But once this energy shifts, this focus shifts, all of a sudden that brings this into focus too. And I think for some of you guys, it's like you begin to realize that you actually had, like, it's like part of what you guys, many of you are realizing this week is that fulfillment is an inside job. Happiness is an inside job. It's not dependent on the outer circumstances. The outer circumstances are dependent on the inner. And we talk about this all the time. We know it on an intellectual level, right? But there's something different when you know it on a heart level. And so that's what's happening this week too for you guys, Sagittarius, is it's the head to heart connection, is really establishing the things that you've known in the mind are now really synchronizing in the heart. And that's bringing forth all kinds of new blessings, abundance, vitality, clear. Like I said, total rebirth for Sagittarius this week. All right. Now we have Capricorn. Let's get some energy for my Capricorns. And if I did skip a sign in there, let me know. Let me know. I know we got Aquarius and Pisces still to come. We got Capricorn right now, though, and then I think I'll have covered them all. One card for Capricorn for this first week of May. Okay, Capricorn gets 2 cards, apparently. So we have, congratulations, beautiful warrior. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for you. I hope that it is so fulfilling for you. I hope you love it. Oh, yes, Mr. Killbilly, I did. Thank you. I'll do that next. I'll do Scorpio next. All right. So for Capricorn, is it no surprise that we have the steady working, right? The industrious energy coming through for Capricorn. And we got that Queen of Pentacles energy. And so, Capricorn, something is coming through in your physical reality this week that you've put a lot of time and dedication into. You've been working really hard. So this week is about getting recognized for your efforts. This week is about continuing to move forward, continuing to hone your skills and your craft. But it feels to me, there's like a 7 of Pentacles type of an energy with this too, because it feels to me like Like you have achieved something that you've worked really hard for, Capricorn, or you are achieving it. It's coming into fruition this week. But as this comes into fruition for you, you realize that it's not bringing you the fulfillment that you thought that it would. It's kind of like that energy of like, once I accomplish this, things will be great. And now you've accomplished this and you thought it was going to feel really good. And this is kind of reminding me. So I was watching this podcast interview that they had uploaded to YouTube, and it was about dopamine and sort of the way that dopamine works and the reward system around dopamine. I found it really fascinating. And one thing that I found really interesting was that apparently dopamine focuses on what we don't have yet. And so when we're thinking about the future, when we're fantasizing or anticipating something that is yet to happen, our brain is releasing dopamine. That's that feel-good chemical. When we actually have the thing, we stop producing the dopamine. The dopamine is a survival mechanism. They call it like the chemical of more. All right, that causes us to constantly be striving forward toward that thing in the future. All right, when we finally get that thing, we actually don't produce any more of that chemical. There's a different energy that we feel then. There's a sense of fulfillment, but fulfillment is different. So it's kind of like you've been working toward this goal and working toward this goal and working toward this goal, and you've been so excited about what was going to happen when you got there, and now you're there, and you're like, oh, this is it. I thought I was going to feel different than this. I thought I was going to feel more accomplished. I thought I was going to feel more powerful, more empowered, more in control, more whatever, right? And this is one of the energies, one of the traps that Capricorn energy can fall into, which is this energy of ambition for ambition's sake. But I don't feel like this is, and please don't take this negatively, because I don't feel like this is what was intended. And I don't even necessarily feel like this is what it was about. Like it wasn't that typical energy that, you know, that stereotypical energy of just like social climbing or status or anything like that. It wasn't necessarily about that for you, Capricorn. But it was about you really truly thought that you were going to find fulfillment in this thing. And it's not there. And so you're like, okay, what now? All right. Because you are the Queen of Pentacles. You are very established. All right. You are very established. But there's something more that you're looking for, and you didn't find it where you thought you were going to find it. Which is okay, right? Because now you know. You can still take everything that you learned through this process of learn, right? Because you've learned a lot. You've gained a lot along the way as you strove for this goal. It just means there's a different goal now that's wanting your focus and your energy. But think how much commitment it takes, because this feels to me like this is something you've been working on for a while. All right. So really think about how much commitment that takes. Pat yourself on the back for that you were able to get up every day, that you were able to be that go-getter, that you were able to put your energy and your time and your focus into something in this way, that you were able to accomplish that. Like, allow yourself to feel good about that. All right. I think sometimes a lot of us, what we do in this world is we get into this energy where we're all about, and I know I fall into this all the time, accomplish. And as soon as we get something done, we're naturally have our sights on the next thing. We're like, okay. And we don't even take time to congratulate ourselves for what we accomplished. So even if it's not giving you the sense that you thought it would, give yourself credit for how much time and effort you invested, that you were able to do that and that you were able to achieve, because this feels like a significant achievement for whichever Capricorns are going to resonate with this. All right. Remember, we have Pluto in Capricorn right now, and he's been in there for a while. There's a lot of transformation around these Capricornian energies. So feel good about that. Feel accomplished. Know that energy was not wasted. And it's still going to be beneficial for you. It's just like your ultimate fulfillment is not just in that thing, right? That thing is not going to shift. It's like now maybe the time where you're starting to realize, okay, I've accomplished so much on the outer, but there's still something within me that this hasn't brought, like, there's something within that wants to be worked on now. There's something that's asking for my focus within myself, because I'm not going to find the fulfillment I'm looking for in the external. So now you get to go on that really fun search of like, all right, so where do I find it? Right? All right. Yeah, there's also another energy here. We have the Ace of Pentacles inverted on the bottom of the deck. I'm also feeling for some of you guys, if you are maybe in a situation where you thought you were going to get a promotion, or you applied for a job and you didn't get it, or something like that, a scholarship, I don't know what it is. That's just because that wasn't meant for you. There's a different opportunity that is. That's an additional message there. All right. Well, thank you. Hello, Epiphany Noel. Hello, RB. I am not. No. Hello, Tara. Oh, yeah, I would think so. Absolutely, Tara, with your North Node in Capricorn. Absolutely. Because the North Node is the energies that we're moving into, right? That is very much our purpose. I mean, you'll know if it resonates for you personally. And that's the thing too, you guys. If any of these readings are resonating with you personally, don't worry about what sign I'm talking about. Know that you have all these signs in your chart somewhere. All right. So if it resonates, it resonates. Okay. So we're going to do Scorpio clear, because I missed all of my beautiful Scorpios there. And we know I love my Scorpios. And this is a powerful time for Scorpio as well. With that South Node in Scorpio, there's a lot of releasing and letting go for Scorpios this year. A lot of powerful releasing, a lot of transformation. What's going on for Scorpio? Give me one card for Scorpio for this month. This is a perfect card for you guys. We got the High Priestess. So there's some mystery going on for Scorpio, and you guys, like, you don't know anything about that, right? We have this hello, Charlie. Welcome. So there's a mysterious energy presenting itself. And I feel like Scorpio, I mean, you guys, like we said, you thrive in this energy. But it feels to me like you guys have been very much feeling this energy of forces working in your life that you cannot see. Forces working in your life that you can't see. Like you felt like there was this hidden hand almost kind of guiding you. Like you know that energy of when something happens, or like we're trying to do something and it gets prevented from happening, and then afterwards we realize why. Like, say, like we were supposed to take a certain road to get to work, and we ended up being delayed or diverted, and then there was a huge like 5-car pileup on that road, and we realized that something had intervened. I feel like you've been experiencing a lot of those kinds of synchronicities, and not just in the way of like positive things. Some of these things might have been irksome for you, Scorpio, because I feel like they were deterring you from doing things that you wanted to do, and you're like, why do I feel like this energy, I keep getting blocked, right? And it's there is an energy working in your life right now, a very mysterious energy. The High Priestess, your guides and angels, your higher self is working. I feel them all. I love you, Astrid. Your own higher self, and absolutely your guides are working behind the scenes in your life in order to facilitate something for you. And what that is, you don't know. And I don't think it's meant to be known right now. We have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and it is inverted. And so for some of you guys, there may be like where you feel like there's been interference in your home life or with your career or some type of fulfillment. But it's all because something's being orchestrated for a greater purpose for you. So this is just a reminder to trust that. To trust that things and events will come together in the correct timing for you. But right now, everything is happening for a very specific reason, even if you don't yet understand it. But I do feel like there is, for many Scorpios this week, like a major psychic up-leveling happening as well. Yeah, we got the Wheel of Fortune coming out. And I kind of fell out inverted. So I feel like that's what we mean about where you feel like you're kind of getting ripped off a little bit. Like you keep trying for things and they end up not working out the way that you wanted to. But it's because something way better is actually like your destiny is being sculpted and crafted right now. All right. It's something very destined and fated is being brought in for you. But in the meantime, it's looking like a lot of rejection. Or a lot of diversion, or a lot of you guys get what I'm trying to say here. But it's ultimately for a much better reason. Ultimately to bring you what you really want. It's almost like a bunch of things that you thought you wanted are not coming through so that you can end up with what it is that you truly want and what's really meant for you. Clear. All right. And I saw the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck too. So for some of you guys, it's also like fame or fortune. Whatever it is that you're seeking, if it's not happening right now, don't be convinced that it's not going to. I mean, you've got two major arcana here, so there are major shifts happening for you. It's just there's a lot that has to not happen in order for what's meant to happen, if that makes any sense. All right, so now we're going to go for Aquarius. Clear. Aquarius, let's get a card for Aquarius for this upcoming week. Let's get a card for Aquarius for this upcoming week. I wish, is Pete still on here? Yes, I think he is. What is it? Wasn't there some quote that you had about sin and what sin actually means? I want to say that you did, and it was something really great. Not mistakes, but lessons. I don't know. I can't remember. But we won't directly address all of that right now, but clear. If you can remember, if there is something that you say about that, Pete, and you can remember what it is, drop that in the chat. Aquarius. Let's get one card for my beautiful Aquarians for this upcoming week. Aquarius. Okay, so we had two cards wanting to come out for Aquarius as well. We got the Six of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. All right, so there is an ending coming for Aquarius this week. And to me, it feels like an ending where there's been an imbalance of energy. There's some sort of cycle. There's a cycle that's ending for you, Aquarius. And you're really going to see the results of this week. A cycle that is completing for you where you have been perhaps involved in relationships where there wasn't an even give and take. To me, this also feels kind of like leaving charities. If you've been involved with a charity or an organization, I'm feeling this energy for some of you guys where it's like you realize that this charity, this organization wasn't on the level. And you had to leave. That feels like it's coming through for somebody, or your alliances are changing. Remember, Aquarius is the energy that rules the 11th house. You guys do rule groups, organizations, and social causes. And so there's a very humanitarian energy and aspect to Aquarius. So you guys, you may be rethinking some of those alliances or rethinking and realizing ways that you can be a better service. I feel like for some of you guys, the way that you've been serving and helping others has not been productive for you. It's actually been draining for you and your energy, or the elements, the other people, the organizations that you were working with, they weren't as productive either as you thought they were, maybe. And so you're finding a new way to give of your energy in a way that keeps your cup full, coming back to this Aries, this Ace of Cups here. All right. You're learning more how to keep your cup full. You're learning a better way to be of service, a more efficient and effective way to be of service that doesn't drain you and doesn't leave you lacking. Because I feel like some of the service that you were giving to others, that you were performing, it was like, I give of myself something that I don't have, and now I have less. And now you're learning how to give in a way that actually leaves you with more. All right, which is a huge shift in energy. And when we move to that place where we can give in a way that actually allows us to receive more, that's when we've hit that sweet spot. That's the money spot, so to speak, right there. All right. And so this overgiving of yourself in ways that are draining you, that's a cycle that's ending for you guys. And what's coming in its place is this energy of balance, and this energy where, like we said, what you give actually multiplies because of the energy that you're giving from, because of the way that you're sharing and giving it, and who it is that you're sharing it with and giving it to, if that makes any sense. All right. Now we got Pisces. Clear. Oh, what's confusing, Lisa? We're doing it a little different today. Today, I wanted to pull a card for each zodiac sign for this upcoming week's energies. And then we're going to pull a couple collective cards. And I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do, actually. We're just kind of going with the flow of it today, trying some different things. Hello, Ren. Hello. Welcome. All right. We got one card for Pisces here. One card for Pisces. What energy is Pisces going to be experiencing this upcoming week? Ooh, we got the moon. So Pisces, you got your card coming out. This is interesting. We had Taurus, which had their own card come out. And we have Pisces with their own card coming out as well. I always think about Cancer, right? Because Cancer is ruled by the moon with the moon card, but it is technically the card of Pisces, although it's actually a lobster. I was going to say we can see the crab there, but it is. I, of all people, should know a lobster from a crab. Being a New Englander. But yeah, so there's this energy. I'm feeling an energy here with the scattering of the petals. So there's an energy of release for Pisces this week, I feel like. Finally letting something go. Like, it's a bittersweet kind of an energy. But there's also like new intentions. It's like the seeding of your intentions. It almost feels like intentions that you put in place a long, long time ago that are now returning to you, or the karma, the energy of those intentions. Like a karmic return for you guys, or a return of something that you set in motion a really long time ago. But part of what allows it to come in is whatever it is that you are able to release and let go. There was an attachment to something that was standing in your way. It's like a very deeply, and this is, I mean, I'm noticing on this card, right? All of a sudden, it's the first time I'm noticing it. We have the sun and the moon together here, actually, right? So this is an eclipse. So this eclipse, that eclipse energy that we're in right now has been very powerful for you, Pisces. There's been a lot of powerful shifts for you on a deeply emotional level, on a level beyond it's like your subconscious, powerful subconscious shifts that are allowing for this massive release that you really needed in some aspect or area of your life. And you guys may have felt very, very, and this could also be this entire season, right? From the eclipse we had last night all the way to the eclipse that we're going to have on the 16th, right? And then, of course, we'll have the fallout of that. We actually feel the energy of eclipses for about 6 months. All right. But especially over these next few weeks, this energy feels like it's unfolding for you, Pisces. And there's been, I mean, you guys, you still have Neptune in your sign. Jupiter is still in your sign, at least until the end of May, right? So this could be the energy that you're feeling as Jupiter finishes transiting your sign as well. All right, you got Venus in your sign. Venus just moving into Aries tomorrow. So today is the last day of Venus in your sign. But you've had a lot of powerful, that conjunction happened with Jupiter and Neptune in your sign. Venus joining that energy. A lot of shifts, a lot of transformation for Pisces. And so this is like the final, this like the curtain call, it kind of feels like, where you're releasing, you're letting go, you're releasing regret. That's a big energy that I'm feeling here. That's what I'm feeling, regret. It's like an attachment. You had an attachment to something that didn't work out in the past. And you could not let that go. And because you couldn't let that go, your intentions that you would set at one point couldn't come through. Or it's like this energy of disappointment because you set intentions and they never manifested in the physical. And you didn't understand why. There's also like deep emotional healing. There's a deep emotional vulnerability that you guys are experiencing. But there's like the path is cleared. The path becomes more clear. And you're getting to the point where you're able to walk it. Yeah. Interesting. It's like, I feel like the lobster, he's climbing out of the water and he's getting ready to walk the path. And so this is like you having that empowerment, receiving that boost of empowerment that allows you to come up out of the water, right? Where you may have been submerged for a very long time. This is like claiming reclaiming your energy, your essence, moving out of that victim mentality, right? We talked about this with the closing of the age of Pisces energies, moving out of that victim mentality, really taking control of your life, moving out of this receptive, this energy where you were really in your feminine, but it's like you learning how to call in your masculine so that you can take the action that's necessary too, and you're beginning to tread the path. You're no longer suspended, just floating on the water, floating in your emotions, floating in that surreal abstract space, right? Now you're coming into the physical manifest world and you're moving forward. Really powerful stuff for Pisces, you guys. Yeah, coming out of this energy of deception. And I feel like a lot of this was self-deception. And really learning how to stand your ground. You've been at this crossroads for a long time. Unable to see clearly, unable to really maybe even choose where it is that you were meant to take a stand, knowing you needed to take a stand, but not knowing how. And now you have that strength, you have that courage within you, you have that stamina, and you have that confidence that you are capable of making the decisions and taking the actions that will change your life. That's powerful stuff to close us out for the Zodiacs. Now we're going to pull a couple Astro Star Code cards just to get some general overall energy for all of the signs as we move through this week. And then we're going to do our guiding crystal of the week. Where are you, Jamie? Thinking of lobsters today? That's so funny. Oh, the rose petals. That's so funny. Roses were mentioned to me earlier today as well. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry you clicked on the wrong live, Lisa, but I'm glad that you're with us and you found us when you did. Hello, Amber Dawn. Hello, Badass Influence. All right. Yep. Yeah, exactly, Tara. So Tara's got the right idea here, right? Venus in Scorpio, Aquarius moon, checking out Venus, sun, moon, Venus rising, and whatever else feels right. How many signs do you have? How many more signs do you have, angel energy? Well, I mean, every single one of your planets is in a different sign. Every single one of your houses is ruled by a sign. And you have 12 houses and there are 12 signs. So each of your personal houses in your astrological chart is ruled by a certain energy, is ruled by a certain sign. And so that shows where that energy is most prevalent in your individual chart. Definitely, like I said, I would love to do a chart reading for you. I think it would be super fun to help you explore that more. Hello, Nora. Welcome, beautiful. It's great to have you with us. Hello, John David. Yes. Yes, I believe it might have been you. I'm trying to think who somebody was mentioning roses to me the other day. So when Jamie said that, it made me think something about my child enjoying the smell of roses. Somebody was feeling that. It was interesting. Hello, Cookies Mama. Great to see you. All right, let's get some clear overall energy for everyone as we move through this week. I actually have when I went to Egypt, we went to this perfume place and they have these perfumes that are all essential oils. And they had a tar of roses, they call it. And so I have that perfume. Maybe I'll start wearing that. For him. It also, rose is really powerful. It's a powerful heart chakra opener, roses. And it is the flower of Mary Magdalene and many others as well. So we got Uranus change coming out, you guys. Coming out of that new moon eclipse. And like I said, we are doing that ceremony tonight. So if you guys want to get in on that, the information on how to join is in the description box below. But we got this Uranian energy. Change, shifts in perception, right? The very hanged man energy here. Let's get some more energies. Changes coming in. We do have later this week, we have the sun conjunct Uranus. So this is a yearly thing that happens when the sun passes by Uranus. So that's going to be very powerful. I think that's actually, is that on the 5-5 portal? I can't believe I didn't mention the 5-5 portal much when we were talking about the energies of this week. That's definitely a big energy for this week. And like I said, check out the 5-5 portal video if you guys haven't seen it yet. Yeah, on the 5-5 portal. And actually, let me see, is it going to be the day after as well? Nope, 5-5. Let's see, 5-4. Yeah, so on the 4th, it's going to be exact. And then moving into the 5-5 portal, we have that conjunction of the sun and Uranus. And so really bringing that Uranian energy in full force. It was loosely conjunct the sun and the moon during the new moon eclipse, but it's coming into that exactness. And so we're going to feel this burst of sun. I'm seeing that energy of illumination. So something being revealed to us, something deeper that we're all understanding, something that finally clicks, it feels like. And a lot of shifts, a lot of changes coming through as a result. And a lot of these changes with the 6th house sustainability coming out. This week, we're all being asked to make the changes that we need to make when it comes to our daily habits and routines. When it comes to how, remember, Uranus and Taurus rules the physical body. So changes in how we're taking care of our bodies. Are our schedules and our routines sustainable for our bodies? Are they sustainable for our physical health, our mental health, our spiritual health? We're really going to be asked to look at that this week. We're being asked to create the rituals and habits that will help to sustain us into the future. We're being asked to look at everything that we're doing, the way that we're living our daily lives, and is that energy is sustainable in the long run, and really making those tweaks and those changes where those tweaks and those changes need to occur. This is also where, on a more collective global level, I'm feeling that energy of Uranus and Taurus really being activated, bringing that into the collective consciousness for another check-in point. Uranus will be in Taurus for many years, about 9 or 10 years. I believe Uranus stays in a sign. All right. So every year when the sun comes conjunct Uranus, it's like a check-in point. And so it's time for us all to check in as a collective. What are the changes and the shifts that we've made as our values have changed, as what's important to us has changed, as our relationship to the planet has changed? How have our actions changed in accordance? Are the practices that we have right now sustainable for the future? What is it that we are building for the future, right? For future generations. And where do we need to continue to make shifts and changes? Chiron on the bottom of the deck, heal. What do we need to continue to heal in order to prosper, to continue to prosper? Yeah. So what changes are you being guided to make this week that you can sustainably continue into that will help to provide a better future, both for yourself and the world and the collective? And there's a lot of healing that we can do in conjunction with the planet this week. Oh, we got solar flares coming through as well. Activate. All right, you guys. So those solar flares have been off the charts. This is possibly an indication that we're going to be receiving some more solar flares, some more of this intensity of energy. So just pay attention to that. These solar flares are providing activations for us, but it is a lot for our physical bodies. And that's why, once again, we really want to make sure that we develop this sustainable self-care ritual. Yeah, but there's a lot of powerful activations coming through with the kick up in the solar flares, with the new moon, right? And this eclipse energy. And this 5/5 portal this week as well. It'll be interesting to see what the solar flares look like on the 5/5 portal. And retrograde review on the bottom of the deck, right? Moving into retrograde period. So we're in this initial period of review where we're looking back over everything. We're reevaluating things. And then we got the abundance coming in here as well. That beautiful Jupiterian energy. Jupiter still a strong influence as we're moving forward here. All right, let's see what we have for a crystal for the week. Clear. What crystal wants to assist us this week? Yeah, sugar is a rough one, Lisa. Sugar is a rough one. What do you mean, am I going to do more after each astrology sign, angel energy? Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you, bad influence. That is absolutely true. What crystals want to assist us this week as we navigate these energies? You guys have been with me from the very beginning. Somebody else was saying that the other day is we've really taken this journey of my pregnancy together, and so it's kind of cool to have been sharing that experience with the tribe here. Yeah, sugar is technically a neurotoxin, and it is one of the most addictive chemicals on the planet. Oh, yes. Okay. So that is a big one. That is probably one of the toughest. Nicotine and sugar, right? Hello, Albert. Thank you so much. What crystal wants to assist us this week? Here we go. Red jasper, nurturing. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have fluorite, mental mastery. So working with balancing those mental energies, fluorite will be very helpful, especially for I'm feeling this especially for my Geminis, Virgos, and also Tauruses, since we have Mercury retrograding into your sign as well. I mean, of course, we know that doesn't start until next week. That's on the 10th, but we're in that shadow period. So we can all use that help, right? But red jasper coming through, wanting to assist us in that nurturing of ourselves. And I'm going to hold the card up for you in a second while I read for you. so you can absorb the light language and the activations on that card. The Master Crystal Deva of Red Jasper is Yazbael. And Yazbael says, I am the voice of Earth's sacred embrace. Accept my gift. Gently feel me move through you. My subtle energies and gentle warmth will slow your world to a new pace in alignment with your total being. Through me, you will come to see, know, and honor your needs as part of God's creation. Let us begin. Allow me to sustain you, raise in your life force so you may see with new eyes and gaze out into your creation, seeing beauty all around you. Just as mother and child, I will lift you and nurture your growth toward the light, infusing you with the joy of living and the glory of your power as creator in all you do. Self-nurtured child in the arms of the earth, walk now the journey of self-embrace, and the world will follow in the gentle glow of your unconditional heart. Back to the joy of oneness. I have warmed your path with the gentle winds of confidence. Let them guide you home. Let's see. What do I want to read here? Native Americans teach that Jasper is the blood of the earth and a gift from her, which is able to take you deep within her stabilizing, gentle, and warm body and surround you in her nurturing embrace. Within that embrace, all change is gradual and flowing. Life rolls along at a rate that is suited to the self with as little turbulence as possible. And that's going to be really helpful for us as we're moving through all the profound shifts and changes of May and 2022 in general, right? Let's see. These characteristics make Red Jasper the most nurturing mineral on Earth. She is a gentle, grounding, and stabilizing stone that is extremely valuable in healing. And life where change occurs too fast, a situation also known as the healing crisis. And anybody who has received energetic attunements and stuff like that knows about the healing crisis, right? Because this can happen when all of those energetic shifts are happening so rapidly. And the body's trying to keep up. The body, the mind, and the spirit are trying to keep up, right? With Red Jasper, there is always time in life, and original forward movement is assured. Red Jasper facilitates the grounding and remembering of dreams by anchoring the astral body to the physical, and can also be protective in those activities. So that's really interesting. Usually, the dreams of Red Jasper facilitate the releasing of the past and help manifest the path of the future. And this may be really helpful, especially when we were reading into those Piscean energies, right? And those Piscean energies, possibly relative to a lot of people, as we just had all those major shifts and energies in Pisces recently. So working with dream recall, dream release, dream work, grounding you, anchoring your body. So if you've been practicing with or playing around with astral travel as well, work with Red Jasper to help stabilize and ground you as you're working through that. I also feel like in certain types of plant medicine, Red Jasper would be a good thing to have in your pocket or something like that to help tether you. Let's see. So dreams of Red Jasper facilitate the releasing of the past and help manifest the path of the future. Red Jasper is a sacred stone to Ascended Master El Moria and the Archangel Michael. It is also a contact stone for Pan. Let's see. At the physical level, the sustaining energies of Red Jasper are useful in the recovery process of any illness or after hospitalization when energy levels are low. It is better in conditions of deterioration rather than those of malfunction, especially with the circulatory and digestive systems. So assistance for anyone recuperating from an illness this week. If Red Jasper has come to you today, it is time to put yourself first and nurture the self. Take time out and do something special for yourself. Red Jasper only appears when life is moving too fast and needs to be slowed to a pace that is more suited to you as a person. Allowing life to move at a pace that is suited to self is actually quite easy. The hardest step is the first. This is because those that do not nurture the self as often as they should often excessively nurture others. And this came up as the first card, right? When we were looking into Aries energy here, this filling your cup first, keeping your cup full. Let's see. The mind has to be retaught that loving the self is the first step to truly loving the rest of the world. Stop putting it off. Book yourself in for that massage, facial, or simple timeout. Put it in your diary and do it consistently. Once is not enough. That's just that head of yours again. What is your heart saying? And this plays right into this sixth house energy, the daily habits and routines that will nurture you, that will provide sustainability. So red jasper is going to help you tap into that and help you keep that as your focus moving forward. Let's see. Remember, out of the head, into the heart. The affirmation here is, I love myself, nurtured, I am of service. And that Aquarius reading, that applies to that too. So, yeah, even though we did sign by sign, you guys, there's a lot in here for everybody. Okay? There's a lot in here for everybody. A lot of these, whenever we do group readings, right? What resonates for one is going to resonate for many, because we're all experiencing similar things. And like we said, we have all these energies within our charts. Oh, it looks like we got I don't know, something that I should get rid of if I can figure out how. Let me see here. Report. Here we go. Cool. Hey, we are being spammed. I think is that a good thing? Does that mean that we've reached a certain level where the spammers think that it's worth spamming the chat? I don't know. That's pretty interesting, right? We had some of that hot, sexy energy coming in too for somebody. I think it was Libra, maybe Leo. I don't know. So. But I don't use that means. There's that energy is coming in. You don't need to don't take the bait. Don't take the bait. That energy is coming in for you in other ways, shapes, and forms. Hello, osmosis. Right? Exactly, angel energy. Exactly. Don't do it, Cookie. Oh my God. Wasn't there somebody earlier that was talking to us about the temptations of sin or something like that? Oh, God, you can't make this stuff up. You really can't. That's great. All right, you guys. So that is your guidance for the week. Thank you all for joining me. I am I'm needing to go do some nurturing for myself. Have a snack, maybe take a little nap before the moon ceremony tonight. That is definitely calling to me. So everyone take really good care of yourself this week. A lot of high solar activity, got that 5/5 portal, a lot of shifts and changes going on. So be really good to yourselves, really connect, ground into the earth, work with that nurturing, work with this energy of creating that ritual, creating that routine for yourself. Check in, review what is sustainable in my life and what is not. And anybody, angel energy, yes. My tips for the new moon, check out the new moon video. I did a video on the new moon. Also, if you would like to join the new moon ceremony tonight, I do a new moon ritual. So the information on how to join the new moon ritual is in the description box below. It's a live Zoom event. I'm doing it at 8 o'clock tonight, Eastern Standard Time. You can send a donation of any amount to suggested is $22.22. And once you send the donation through, a Zoom link will be sent out to you. Make sure you include your email with your donation. All of the links are right down below. Anyone who is wanting to, I don't think I have you in yet tonight, Astrid. Anybody who's wanting to do that, make sure that you send that through. If you have sent a donation through and you have not received an email from me by 7 o'clock tonight, that's in 2 hours. Please email me and let me know so that I can make sure that I get that link out to you. There is always a replay available for those who can't make it live as well. All right. Love you guys. I appreciate you so much. I only got a few hours here to get my nurturing done for the rest of the afternoon. So we're gonna call it a day, but you guys are amazing. I appreciate you so much. You guys are funny. You're so funny. I love you. You guys, you're the best. You're just the absolute best. I will talk to you all very soon. All right. Bye.